We all
Shut
do.
up. You look crazy every day. I don't look
Welcome
crazy
back
every day.
to welcome back to an episode of the Heart Investment, guys. I'm your host, Aaron, and I have my lovely co-host Aaliyah, and we have a special guest, Ryan. Her name is Jalea. Welcome, Jalea. Jalea, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's up.
Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Julia. Instagram name is my name with an underscore. I am an accountant slash aspiring food blogger.
She
You
forgot to
said
mention.
food?
Yes, I do cook.
She
Look,
said
I'm a
food.
chef
Like
in my own
she
right.
cook?
I have my own food blog.
Yes, yes, and make sure you guys follow that.
Oh, so what you saying is dinner on you.
Yes, dinner is on her.
Maybe.
Dinner is on her. Look, she already told me that she not trying to deal with the
Oh
drama,
yes, sir. When
selling plates and all that. But I guess we're gonna get the first two plates. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying we're
I
gonna get the
was
first
about to
two.
say,
Maybe.
listen, we got you on the show. We got you. Listen, we need the first two plates.
We
Okay.
need the first
I
two.
got y'all. I got y'all. Y'all just let
Cool,
me
cool,
know.
cool. That was a wonderful.
And what was I say? In exchange of those first two plates, you get our little what we got to give for our guests every
Yeah,
time, when we have guests. Aaron.
every time we get we
We're not gonna talk
have.
about that though right now. Don't talk about it right
Okay,
now.
I'll talk about that. Right, we'll revisit that one. But that was definitely a good background, Jalea. We got the accountant. She's making big bank. You know what I mean? And she's got the food. She got the food hand. You know what I mean? Like she can cook. She can throw down. You know what I mean? If y'all need any cookouts and things like that, best believe she'll
Yeah,
cater.
invite Julia to the cookouts, but she won't be cooking.
Yes, yes, sure. I
Yes,
mean, my
yes.
people,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, Gucci. Um, with that being said,
That freeze.
we can get
Oh,
right
I have to
into.
mention this too. I know
Oh,
y'all remember this space. I was in a commercial all summer, still
right.
airing now.
He
Ooh,
was
what commercial?
in a college commercial.
University of Maryland commercial. Yeah.
UMD.
Oh,
What was that
okay.
commercial about? I watch it all the time though. I try to catch it, but what was the
Well, I'm
commercial about?
getting my master's degree there, so they had reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you want to be in a commercial?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" So things took
Right, why
off from
not?
there.
Listen,
Hmm.
things is taking off for her. 2021, is definitely going to be
Her
more than
year, she's definitely
Yeah.
going to
yeah,
All
be.
pressure. Look, 2021 equals pressure. All pressure.
yeah,
2021.
all pressure to 2020.
Period. Simple. That's it. That's all.
Hmm.
Yeah. With that being said, like I said, that is a wonderful background. Like I said, I don't know anyone that has the accounting background mixed with the chef, Guy Ramsey, well, the female version of Guy Ramsey. But like with all that being said, that is wonderful. Very unique in a way. Um, but we're gonna keep it
Thank
moving.
you.
We're gonna keep it moving. Aaliyah, Aaliyah. This
Earlier. Shut up.
is the quote of the day, man.
All right. I like how we talking about applying pressure because the quote of the day is failure is success if we learn from it.
Hmm.
Failure
Failure.
is success if we learn from it. Julia, what that mean to you?
What that means is nothing is truly a failure if you gain something from it.
Oh,
That's why I got
I
that's a
like that. I
love
like
that one. I
that
love that one.
answer.
Some of these guys
everything is either always a lesson or a blessing. And you just gotta be positive to see both.
Okay. Aaron, can you
she
top that?
look, I honestly cannot top that, but I'm gonna try because like she came with the swiftness, you know what I mean? None of our other guests had came with the swiftness when she read some of these quotes. But
Nah, some of them quotes though was like, what?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of them quotes, definitely have you in a thinking moment, like damn. But read that quote one more time. I'm gonna go a bit
Oh, Jesus, Aaron.
slow.
Failure is success if we learn from it.
Failure is success if we learn from it. All right. To me, that means like um you failed at a lot of things. Like I can't use that in the definition. But, some things went wrong, but like I said, you benefited from it. You know, like I said at the end. That was, I mean, that's something similar to what Jalea said, but definitely, if something went wrong or something that I didn't accomplish, I gained a lesson or I gained some type of wisdom from that.
Yeah.
What about you, Aaliyah? What do you think about that?
I can't top Jalea's quote, but I mean Jalea's response, but you know, everything like I said, if you learn from it, then I mean it wasn't really a failure. It was something that you take in and
Uh,
you attempt to do in a better way. That's what I'm gonna go off. Yeah.
definitely. That was a good quote. Who was that by? It sounds like Maya Angelou or somebody.
Malcolm Forbes.
Okay.
Um, don't know who that is, but
That sounds like a regular person. Like that sounds like somebody you walk through Morgan. Hey, what's up, Malcolm Forbes? Like what? Like a regular person. This man is making quotes.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
With that being
Shout out to
said,
Malcolm.
yes, shout out to Malcolm for the quote because I learned something from that. Um, because that's all I do is plan to succeed because I did fail at a couple of things in life. But rolling into our first topic of the day, you
Like
know,
basketball.
I'm succeeding in that. That's for another topic. Honestly,
Anyways, topic of the day.
that's for another topic.
Mhm.
Guys, it's 2021 and we just inaugurated the 46th president of the United States. Um, his name is Joe Biden, by the way, for those that don't know, who the president is. It's not Donald Trump anymore. Glad we got
I
him up
hope
out of it.
nobody went to DC
Yes,
today.
yes.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Definitely
Mind you,
glad we got him out of there.
he
Uh,
is what's his face? Trump got impeached twice. The first president to get impeached twice. That is
yeah.
insane.
And he was
Mhm.
also
And
the
I know
first.
y'all saw. I know if y'all paid attention, y'all see our first lady. Look, our forever first lady and our
Yeah,
forever president.
Oh
How
yes, they came out.
with
They
the
came
came
out.
things.
out.
They did
You know,
not
she
play.
had on her burgundy today. I was like,
Yes,
let me
they
wear
was they was
burgundy
they was
today too.
they was popping.
You see you
Okay, so
rocking
you wearing a burgundy in honor of our first lady today. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm
Okay.
feeling it.
I'm feeling the energy there. I'm definitely feeling the energy. So, with that being said, like Jalea, how do you feel things would change with this new president? Like, are we still in a recovery session, or is it like you think that we're gonna go back to the normal, like what it used to be?
I definitely think that there is going to be a long period of recovery. For example, like when George Bush was in office, he destroyed so much stuff. And Obama at least spent like the first 4 years of his term cleaning up his mess. So I feel like Joe Biden is gonna inherit a Republican's mess, going to clean it up. So I don't think that we can expect to see anything normal now, like within this year. I think it's just mainly gonna be a matter of cleaning up mess and getting things back in order, for the most part.
I can agree
I,
with that.
I
Yeah,
definitely,
he got a lot of cleaning up to do because of Mr. Orange.
The orange man.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mr. Orange. Is that what we call him now, Mr. Orange? Okay.
Yeah, that's Mr. Orange.
Um,
Family, I love Family Guy episode of him. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, that's what they
uh,
called him on Family Guy.
I gotta
No,
watch
that's
that.
not what they call him, but that episode, like he was orange in the face. He had this long you guys see it was him and Peter was fighting and he used his hair to like smack bruh. That episode was hilarious. Episode was hilarious. You gotta watch it.
I
You
definitely
know,
gotta watch.
Family Guy, and what is it? Family Guy and Simpsons, they the first ones. They be predicting the future. I
Especially
don't
the
know what it
Simpsons.
is.
I
Yeah,
think
I don't know what it is, but shit.
the Simpsons work with the government. I'm pretty positive that they
That's what
do.
you're convinced.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced. You know, I might even I wouldn't even be shocked if one of the directors were or the producers of that show were, you know, closely in tie with someone that's in, you know, Secret Service or something like that, giving away all the stuff that's about to happen. I don't know. But
They getting paid for it. Shit, they making bank.
yes, and you know they predicted that the Bills were going to be in the conference championship this year. Like they predicted
It's like
that.
every time something happens, you are most likely to see a Simpsons meme on the internet saying they
Right.
already
Hmm.
predicted it. Always.
Yeah. So I, like I said, I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, they were closely working with the government. Um,
As long as that you mentioned the Bills. As long as we got the cowgirls out of there, it don't even matter.
honestly,
Aaron,
the-
Aaron.
Uh-oh.
Nobody care about y'all, okay?
aren't you a
But
Giants fan?
I
Aren't you a
am
Giants?
proudly.
Okay. All right. Look, like I said, we
Our
got
record's
five
better than y'all.
goals.
Anyways.
Till someone catch up, you know, till someone catch up, we got five bowls. Just I'm gonna leave that right there. Um,
Jalea, are you a football fan?
I am not a football fan, but if people ask me that, like, oh, what's your
you
favorite
know,
team? I just say the Ravens to get under people's skin because for whatever reason, a lot of people hate on the Ravens.
who hates on the
The
Ravens?
Ray. Shoot, you really
A
want to get
lot
on
of
my
people
skin?
hate on
Say
the
the
Ravens. When I say
cowgirls.
the Ravens, they be like, "You're supposed to like the Redskins," and I'm like, I would like the Redskins. I mean, the Ravens over the Redskins any day."
You know, it's a crazy story. One of the guys back when we went to high school, uh, I don't think um this type of bullying. I don't think this type of bullying happens anymore. But one of the guys that went to high school with us, uh, he used to get his lunch money taken because he was a Redskin fan and he would bet on the Redskins. But you know they would lose so much, he would, you know, give away his lunch money, and you know them cookies that we used to have in the wise and all those things were like super bomb,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit,
Yep.
them chicken wings was torch. But you know,
That's his dumb to bet on that. You know, automatically losing money with them.
I'm telling you,
That
but he,
how you mess up your chance to get in the playoffs? You mess that up, just lose. You get in the playoffs, boom, lose. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't. They're just too disappointing. I can't be a fan of theirs. Mm-mm. They need new management before I could even consider being a fan of theirs.
I mean, they got a
I don't
black
want to
G.
turn this into a Redskins trash talk session, but
They need
yeah,
a new.
go
They need a
Ravens.
name first.
Yeah, they do need a name. They
I can't
honestly,
even. I'm not even saying all that. That's a mouthful. What the Washington football team? Like that's too much. I'm not doing it.
that's not
Mm-mm.
like
Yeah, the
a,
drag.
I don't
They have to come up with an acronym or something to shorten that.
know. And but they practice in Virginia though. That's crazy. But they're a DC team. I don't know. Um, with that being said, COVID is also a big factor of, you know, 2021, and you know we're trying to overcome a lot of obstacles while staying positive. How has COVID
Yeah.
like, affected you directly?
Honestly, COVID brought a lot of healing and peace to me. I feel like, you know, before it happened, I was just on go all the time. I was working two jobs and school. It just was a lot. So COVID really like slowed things down for me and helped me just put a lot of different things into perspective and just gave me time to really figure out what is it Jalea wants to do and put more time and energy into things that I never or barely get the chance to do. Like if I wanted to binge watch Netflix, I basically made more time to invest into myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a
And cooking
first.
too.
Very healing.
And you've been cooking more, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe like the first 3 months of COVID, I was cooking at least this is at least 3 times a week, and then I want to say like I probably fell into a depression for a few months, so I didn't cook for like 4 months, and then I want to
Oh
say
Lord.
September. Yeah, September. I was like, you know what, I can't do this. So I got tired of eating out. So I started cooking more again in September. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a first. Like I said, you said that you found peace and you found, what was it
I
else
think
that
that
you?
might have been the first
Peace
positive,
and
no,
healing.
maybe the second positive answer from COVID that
Yes,
we've
it's a
had lately. Because most people are like, yeah, this was just the worst thing ever.
worst thing ever.
I'm
What?
not gonna lie, like I'm usually a homebody anyway. I'm trying to get out of it, but I'm usually a homebody anyway. But like I said, with working a lot and just having a lot of things going on, COVID kind of slowed everything down so that, like I said, I can make more time for myself. So, you know, I got all the healing and peace that I needed, and I still do. You won't hear me complain and say anything bad about being able to work from home or be at home, because I'm telling you now, I don't miss rush hour traffic. I don't miss having to work 2 jobs. There's a lot of things that I don't miss.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Healing and peace is what you got out of COVID. That is honestly positive for sure. Like I said,
Yes.
it affected people in different ways. It affected me definitely differently. Because I fell into that depression stage. Like I said, these are things, but it also helped me as well because I also created a show out of COVID. Um, Things that keep me up at night is really something that I've been stressing about. Like, how can I get to that next level? How can I be productive? How can I be creative? You do the cooking thing, you do accounting, you do school, you do work from home, and all those things are solid and fine. But for the others that lost their jobs, for the others that don't have that creativity, they fell into that depression stage. Well, some of those factors, like I said, affected people differently, but it also brought you healing and peace because you had a lot going on. For others that didn't have a lot going on, they're struggling to find that peace and healing that you feel lucky to find. So that is great. That is really positive. That's
That's
rare.
another reason too why I try to be very humble about it and positive about it, because I wasn't necessarily affected in a negative way like most people are. So I
Mhm.
definitely count my blessings with my situation. Like I said, because I do acknowledge there are a lot of people who lost their jobs. They don't know how they're going to pay their rent. So it's very important to have, that humble mindset when you're still able to make your ends meet and still be able to pay your bills. It's just a lot to be thankful for.
Definitely, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
very thankful. Like I said, just as you are, I'm very thankful. It's a blessing and a curse for this COVID. But hopefully we will get out of this situation within the next 2 years because I can't even count this year as a major change. I don't even want to count that the vaccine is going to help people because, like I said, I read up on it so much. I literally still don't know how it's going to cure everybody. But like I said, people are starting to take it. I haven't personally seen anyone like I don't know get sick from it or whatever. I
You ain't see
think
that Twitter video?
I mean I don't really get on Twitter. I try to stay off of that. It's not.
It was a lady. It was a white lady. They said she was perfectly normal. She was healthy. After the vaccine, Shorty
You
was
talking about the
twitching.
nurse that had the shakes really bad?
Yeah, she was twitching and talk. I was like, yep, that's exactly why I'm not taking it.
How real is that
Yeah.
though? How real
I
is
don't
that?
know, but they said she was healthy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like
But
everybody has their different reasons for why they want to or why they don't want to take it. Um, like I said, I just feel like more time needs to be put in, I guess, to see results.
that is the biggest factor that I am considering because, like I said, if they
Yeah.
found the cure to COVID this fast, they would have found a cure to Ebola. They would have found a cure to HIV. They would have found all those
yeah,
things.
that's exactly why I'm not taking it.
So,
There's no
um,
way y'all can move that fast.
was something like this that erased. What is the statistic that just came up earlier today? Of 400 million people, 400 million cases, or 400 million people have died from this already in the U.S. or do I have that statistic right? I do have
I
that
think it was 400,000.
I was like
400,000.
million.
I'm
My
like
bad.
not
Oh,
million, but
My
I
bad.
think it's
400,
thousands.
not 400 million, 400,000 have already died in the US already from this. So it's like that number there is very huge. And for this cure to actually just pop out of nowhere, like I said, these things that I think these things are purposely put on us to like erase some of the, some of the
And then you
cultures.
think about it, we're talking about the government. Do you really think that this came out of nowhere? I feel like it's something that has been around, or something that they were aware of, and that they probably already were working, to do cures and vaccines on. They've been testing for a while. It's just now, people like us are just starting to take the vaccine and things like that. And you see how it just affects different people. But I definitely feel like it's something they knew about. It's something that's been around for a while. We just finding out about it.
Definitely, definitely something that we're just
Mhm.
finding out about. Like, this thing was known since last December, and we didn't find out until March. So like, you know, I definitely think
Yeah.
these things are set up as a plan. And then you don't hear about it again for the next 2 years. Like what happened to swine flu or what happened to Ebola? Like I swear, African wouldn't be next to me in a store or something because someone was so scared of catching Ebola from them. It was just really crazy. Like they created so much panic that was unnecessary. But like I said, I think all this stuff is a setup. But
Yeah.
yeah.
you know, 2021 is still going to be great regardless of the factors and things like that. Which brings us up to our next topic. Uh, I call this fork in the road. And fork in the road, uh,
Fork in the road.
yes, fork in the road can be anything. Uh, I guess I consider it a pivotal moment, a pivotal moment that a pivotal moment in your life that had a major change. So, Jalid, is there like anything that put a huge fork in your road or in your journey to being successful?
Yes. I mean, it's something that's very touching to me. But when I lost my fiance, what is it? It's about to be 2 years. But when
Oh
I lost
Jesus.
that, we've known each other since I was 16. So, it was very hard to lose somebody, you plan a future with. You have, a vision for yourself of where you see your life going and what you want. And then when that's, all of a sudden taken away from you, you have to put your whole life back into perspective. So I would feel like that's my fork in the road moment. And I feel like, it is a fresh start for me. I'm learning Jalea all over again because, well, you're never the same. And I know you can relate because you lost your brother too. Things never are the same for you. And you had an identity before it happened, and now you have to create a new identity for yourself after it happened. So most definitely what I'm doing to overcome that is, like I said, I'm investing more time into me to figure out who I am and who I want to be, and what new vision for the future that I want to create for myself.
Very touching, very
I
both of
have
you.
a question
Yes.
because I've never really like I've heard like I mean not heard but I've seen a bunch of different little scenarios and people lose their significant other. But
Yeah.
like do you think you personally could ever love again? Or like put yourself through that again? Well not necessarily put yourself because you weren't expecting that. I mean nobody
Yeah.
expects death. But
I get that question a lot, because you do see some people who they've lost someone, and then they just become like a zombie. They become a slave to what happened to them, and they never people like that when they lost, a husband.
Did we lose it?
Uh-oh.
She was-
Uh-oh. She's back. Okay, wait. She on mute. You on mute.
She's muted. She's muted.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We can hear you. Jalea, can you hear us? Uh-oh.
Find it
Uh-oh.
difficult.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Are we good?
Jalea. Jalea,
She probably can't hear us. I don't.
tell her to leave the link and come back.
She's still on here.
Maybe she's still on here. DM her and
Can you
tell her to
guys hear
leave the
me?
link. Yeah.
Yes. We,
Can you hear us?
can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah. DM her and tell her to leave the link and come back. Because
Uh,
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what just happened either.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. That's never good.
Um,
In the
Julie?
meantime, while we get that, did you DM her?
Yes, I did. Um,
Okay. In the meantime, while we get that situated, Aaron, what's the who you going for the
um,
in the NFL? Because
I'm
your
going.
cowgirls ain't there.
I'm going for Kansas City. I'm very. I think Mahomes is injured, but he's gonna come back. Uh, yes, Mahomes. Yeah, Mahomes is injured from the last game. He got a concussion in the fourth quarter. Uh, and they had about 8 minutes and 22 seconds to come back and beat the backup. But can we hear you, Jalea?
Yeah, I can hear. I was talking. I was like, can y'all hear me? Because it
Oh
went
man,
out for like a brief second.
yeah. But the Chiefs are gonna win. Um,
That's prediction.
now
Okay.
that we're back, now that we're back, revisiting what Jalea was saying
Oh
about
yeah. So pretty much like, I think the biggest thing for me is that um I know what my loved one wanted from me. And
mhm,
it's like you want things out of life. Unfortunately, you won't get it with the person that you envisioned it with. But if you once you deal with something like that, you go through grief, you go through depression, and it's just like the best thing that I've learned to do is move forward. um you don't necessarily have to rush into dating and loving someone again, but definitely just push yourself to move forward, whether it's loving yourself. I feel like that's the biggest thing. You have to learn to love yourself. When someone you lose or someone you love dies, you lose a piece of yourself. So you have to figure out ways to fill that void for yourself so that you won't go looking for that in other people, if that makes sense. So I feel like once you fill that void within yourself, then you can be more confident to love again and to move forward with someone else. But you have to fill that void first.
Absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. That was like I said, that was strong, brave, all the above. Like I said, I can imagine. Uh, definitely, you said a key point that related to me as well. That you feel like a slave to, you know, uh, I felt a slave when I lost my brother. Like I felt a slave to uh, building myself back up to to the successful person that I was. The high school me and then this me now, two different people. And the hardest part was overcoming uh overcoming reality, overcoming what actually was
Yeah.
happening, because I literally didn't think I had the strength to continue. And like I said, that was very strong. Uh, it was a very strong feeling that, like I said, I didn't have the strength to continue, but I kept my prayers and I kept my blessings and I kept the
Yeah.
family around me to, help me uh, get back to the person that I needed to be. And I always trusted God with His plan for sure. Sometimes you have those questions and things, but I never questioned His plan because He knows
Yeah.
what's best for us. And like I said, just this is another thing that I'm taking care of now that I probably should have took care of a while ago, like the self-care part. And this is really what I'm focusing on for me in 2021 is self-care. And Aaliyah over here definitely makes me accountable for self-care because that's
That's
not who I
important.
was before. Yes. So me putting more people over top of myself beforehand is no longer I come first in a lot of things. So I'm getting used to that. So that is definitely a key part in building yourself. Now, Leah here, I think she's used to uh putting herself first because she is she
Don't say that. Okay, no. Don't say it like that. I'm not.
I,
It's
I
not.
feel like saying that.
It's not being used to putting myself first. I've been. I just don't voice when I put others first. Like you will never know. Really, I'm a very reserved person, so you won't really know what's going on. But it's been time. I put a lot of people before myself.
I mean, is there a correct way to do that?
I feel like it's nothing wrong with helping other people, but I feel like I've learned this for myself too, especially going through, I guess, the whole process of losing somebody. You realize, who is truly for you and who isn't. And when you realize who isn't, you set boundaries. I feel like that's the biggest thing about putting other people before yourself, is boundaries. Once you have boundaries, then you'll know that you'll put yourself first, because
Yeah,
other people won't even think that they can do certain things to you because they know you have those boundaries in place. That's the biggest thing I've learned, is having boundaries with people.
yeah.
No.
See, Aaron is such a nice guy. Doesn't have many boundaries, and that's why he's going to work on that this year, right,
Uh-oh,
Aaron?
you're getting blasted.
I,
Right,
Getting
I
Aaron? Going to
blasted.
work on that this year
it seems to happen to me every show that I get blasted, which is perfectly fine with me.
because
My
we need
life
to
is
see improvement.
it is. You're right. You're right. I'm not mad at it for sure. Like I said, my life is an open book. This is the only way that I can be transparent with everyone on this show or whoever comes on this show because like I said, my life is an open book. I have to be able to hear, this constructive criticism, you know what I mean? Because it helps me in a way. Like I said, just I'm learning things from you, Jalea, for sure. Like
I'm gonna
how
tell you this too. Since you learning from me, let me spit some knowledge to you
okay,
real
you
quick. So no,
Okay,
so
spoken word.
I know that I can be way too nice. Like prior to my fiance passing away, I was always going above and beyond for other people, and like I said, putting other people before myself. And he would always fuss at me and cuss at me like, "Please, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that." Like he was like my voice of reason. So after he passed, I didn't have that anymore. So I had to find that for myself. So anytime I feel like somebody's taking advantage of me, or they're doing stuff to me, I hear his voice in my head cussing me out or going off on me like, "Julia, don't do this."
Mhm.
And like I said, I don't have that anymore. I don't have somebody saying stop. So I feel like I had to make that change within myself. Like, you know what? I need to really stop letting people take advantage of me. And I'm trying to tell you, once you start putting your foot down with people, you're gonna see how many people will drop out of your life like flies, or you'll just see you'll start to see a transition once you start telling people no. I'm telling you, that's my favorite word. Somebody asks me to do something now, no. Like, Julia, why not? No. And say, Julia, you're changing. Julia, not the same Julia. You right. I'm not the same Julia. I'm a better Julia. And the better Julia is telling you no. So once you get lock that word no in your vocabulary, nobody's gonna take advantage of
You
you.
better, Aaron, lock that word no. See,
No.
see, your
I,
fiance was your voice, and I'm Aaron's voice. He still don't listen. He don't
I
listen.
do listen. I do
Come on,
listen.
Aaron. We're
Barely.
gonna practice saying the word no. Come on, we're gonna
All
do
right,
it.
we're gonna
One,
practice the word
two,
now.
three. No.
No, no.
Aaron.
See, it's so easy to say, just rolls off the tongue.
That
Aaron, come
actually
on, we're gonna
means
do some exercises. Let's go. Aaron, can you take me to the store?
no.
Aaron, can you buy me some shoes?
I mean, what kind of shoes you want? I like the style shoes though. Were we still working on the word no? All right, no, no,
Yes, this is your exercise.
Okay,
I
what
mean,
if
no.
somebody be like, well, why not? Why can't you do it? What are you gonna say?
Um, what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say that. I mean, I just can't. No, it's no need
Some
for you
people
to.
don't take no for an answer though.
and then
So
I
what you
hit
gonna
the
say when
Aaron.
they tell you
Any other
why?
time you used to do this? Why you acting so different now?
Um, I'm a new me.
No, you say
Oh
I have
God.
other priorities or
All
I'm
right,
prioritizing other things at the moment. So at this time, the answer is no. They have to respect that you say that. At that point, they can't question it. I have other priorities. That's all they need to know.
I have other priorities. The word is no. Okay, I
There
got
you
that.
go.
I got that. I got that. I see that made me feel good in the inside. You know what I mean? It might have hurt my heart a little bit, but in my stomach, I knew it was right. Or is that the other way around? Is it the heart or the gut? Is the heart fit? The heart always right, right? Or is it the
You
gut?
said the heart. You said the heart. What?
The heart is always right, or the gut is always right. You got that gut
The
feeling, or
gut.
No, your gut. Your heart is what's gonna make you say yes. It's about the gut.
all right, my gut was telling me no.
That's just
My
like
mind
listen.
is
That's
telling
just
me
like you got that
no.
that one cousin or that one family member. Can I hold $20? I need $20. I need to get some gas. I ain't get my paycheck on time. And you always helping this cousin with this $20. So
Right.
then one day you like, no. Then maybe because I really needed it. See, sometimes you gotta stop enabling people too. The answer is no. And then once you start no, and you're like, why not? Because I said no. I bet you they won't call you no more. They gonna be like,
Because I
Oh,
oh,
said
okay,
so. Like what?
no.
dang. They don't call. They don't call no more. That's crazy.
They know. It's like
They don't. They won't
once
call
you
to ask
once
you
you
for
set
nothing.
the
No.
boundary, they know not to cross it. So once you say no, they're not gonna continue to ask you because you said no.
All right, so I'm learning. All right, I'm still learning that the boundary means that they can't cross me by asking me for whatever.
The boundary is whatever you want it to be. Wherever you draw the line, or wherever you put the fork in the road, and like, nope, that's it. That
Okay.
is what people will have to respect.
All right, all right. That
He's
is
spitting
another.
knowledge on you.
Yes, this is another lesson that I'm learning for 2021.
Say no. Set boundaries.
Say no. Say no to the
That's
boundary.
you.
Thank you,
Bless you. You need to go get your COVID test.
boy. First of all, I'm negative. Thank you.
You might be asymptomatic.
First of all, sneezing is not even. I thought it was coughing, not sneezing.
It is sneezing.
No, it's not. Sneezing is
Staying out of
allergies.
that one.
Coughing. Coughing. You might have bronchitis or something.
Sneezing is allergies.
Allergies come from COVID. But
Oh God, I'm not even about to do this with you.
speaking of lessons learned, lessons learned uh is another thing that I like to hit on because uh in 2020 I learned a lot of lessons that things aren't healthy for me, things aren't benefiting me. So that's what made me turn over this new leaf in 2021. Is with as big as a heart that I have, I had to, do better for myself. So, um, with that being said, I needed to make a huge change to the actions that, um, how can I put this? I was trying to put it in a way that, I wasn't getting away from what I would normally do, but like I said, just turn over a new leaf, just turn over a new chapter to you know, bring on a new lesson, a lesson that is much more clear to the success or clear to my future. Um, any lessons that you made sure that you needed to, make it clear so that you can have a better future?
Hmm. To me, is it's okay to outgrow people. When you, like I said, when you start going through things, you start to really see who is in your corner, and you know, as you grow and evolve, you start to notice things about the people around you. And
Mhm.
sometimes, like I've said, I've learned it's okay that everybody's not for you, and it's okay that everybody is not meant to be on a journey with you when you're trying to elevate and evolve and grow in life. So I learned that it's okay that everybody can't come with you, and it's okay that you to accept that you've outgrown people. So, and then I've noticed once certain people start dropping out my life, I started getting better, or things started happening. So definitely I would say that is one of the biggest learning lessons that I had to take in.
I agree with that one. I guess outgrowing people. I didn't really that until I started to get further in life with being more successful with the things that I inhabited, like a better job or more more money in the bank account. While looking at, like I said, the people that we went to high school with or the middle school friends that we used to have, that I still see them in the same spot while I'm still continuing to climb the ladder of success. And like I said, I do miss those people. I do want to help those people in a way that can benefit them, not actually physically give them the money that I have, but also bring them up and
Yeah.
teaching them how to do uh, what I'm doing.
And
So
those people have to want it for themselves. You could try to help. I've learned that too. You could try to help people, but if they don't want to help
Hmm.
themselves, then there's nothing that you'll be able to do to help them. They have to want it for
Nothing
themselves.
at all.
So sometimes when people stuck in the same spot and you trying to help them, you got to leave them where they at. And I'm gonna tell you, once they see that you gonna keep going, then they'll start to self evaluate. Well, I'm still stuck in this same spot, and like I said, it's gonna take for them to want to do it for themselves.
Hmm.
that
You
is
are absolutely correct.
that's a huge lesson, honestly,
Yeah.
because I don't I don't try to follow these horoscope things, but horoscopes honestly be trying to like key on people's lives. And I, the lesson that I recently just learned, I'm thinking of it as the Titanic. You know what I mean? The life is going to sink at some point. Now it's either you can save yourself or you can go down with it. So with that being said, I can't save everyone. You know what I mean? As much as I like to save people from destruction or destroying themselves or saving people from themselves, I can't save everyone. And
Yeah.
uh, it's either they're gonna sink or swim, and that's really what life goes down to. And that is a huge lesson that I've learned. Even though I probably could save everyone as fast as a
Now you
swimmer.
can save everybody.
I'm a good swimmer, so if I can save,
What does that
you
have
know,
to do with anything?
look, I just said it's the Titanic, and if I can save the 346 people that were freezing in that ocean, I probably could. But some other people have to sink or swim, and that's really what life boils down to. Like I said, and I learned that lesson literally just this year. Um, Leah, I don't know if you had any lessons that you needed to learn, or something became more clear to you as you move forward within this year.
No, not nothing. Not nothing worth. Now I'm not saying not nothing worth speaking of. Not nothing I can speak live about. So no.
Mm. Respect
Perfectly
it.
fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I highly doubt that anything is troubling you to the point where uh is life altering yet. But we'll get to that point soon. Um, any 2021 goals that you have, Jalea, that you want to accomplish? I know you got the food thing going. I know you're an accountant. By the way, I am an accountant as well. Um, I do plan to get my master's at UMD uh pretty soon, but I'm also checking out some other places like Loyola and GW and things like that. Um,
Okay.
any future
Oh,
plans?
so I got two people I could go to about my taxes. Okay.
Look, I'm that. There's different fields of accounting, and tax is not mine. It's not mine.
All
Mm-mm.
right. Well, Aaron, don't
You gotta
you
go
better
to
have me
Aaron.
get my money back. Aaron, I
What
back
are
you
you
all
doing?
my money plus some.
Plus some interest. I mean, I got you, man. We can scam the government together. Uncle Sam ain't taking everything until you probably about 65. But
Why
any
she saying
plans?
all this on live? Oh my God.
I
Don't
guess
tell
my
Aaron.
big,
Don't let Aaron rob a bank with you.
We're not gonna touch it, honestly. I watch too much Money Heist. I know how to do it.
It's only 2 seasons, bro.
I,
man.
I'm Helsinki.
Oh my God. Anyways, Julia, what were you saying?
I guess one of my biggest goals for this year is just really my food blog, just letting it take off. Um, like sometimes when I've been posting, I'm trying to tell y'all the key is the hashtags. I've been getting like restaurants to
Mm.
like my stuff. So I think like that's what I'm gonna put a lot of my energy into is my food blog because I really want that to take off. So that is my goal for the year is to make sure my food blog is successful.
Julia is that auntie at the house parties that be cooking. Like
Yeah,
she gonna be that. She gonna be Julia's gonna be that auntie when you
it's
want some
funny
food
because
and you
everybody
know your.
refers to me as the auntie because the way I dress, my haircut. Everybody, like, Julia, you that auntie, you that fly bougie auntie, or you the rich bougie auntie. It's always something auntie. So that's funny you said that.
She is the auntie that when your mother didn't cook, you go to Auntie Julia's house. Auntie, I'm hungry.
Yes, Julia is that auntie.
She's the she. You know how they be like when you you always calling her grandma. She's the auntie. She's the
Hmm.
auntie grandma.
Yes,
She's
I'm
the
that
auntie.
auntie. There we go.
So we got the bougie rich auntie that can cook. You know what I mean?
Yes, the
Mhm.
bougie auntie that can cook. Boom.
Mm,
There we go.
she knows
The
that she
bougie auntie with good eats. Yes,
would.
sir.
So like, do you set up your table at home a specific way? Like,
Well, see, I still live at home. So when you're done with other people, you can't really do things the way you want. But when I do move
Yeah.
out, when I have my table, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna have the long bougie dining table so that when I do have my little catering events or I have my little gatherings, I can have a spread on the table. I'm gonna
mm,
definitely have me a nice little spread. Mm-hmm.
When COVID older, you gotta have a pop up shop.
you do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
She's thinking about. I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to go with
Do
the drama.
you sell dishes?
So that was one of the questions that Aaron asked me earlier. No. See, the thing is
Why not?
that I'm one person and I love what I do, but I don't like the stress of everything. Like people like, oh my God, you should sell dinners, you sell dinners, you should do this. And when it comes down to it, people that talk a good game, yeah, I'm gonna buy something from you. But when it comes to actually getting down to it, there you're gonna be set up expecting all these people to buy your food and just dealing with people. Like sometimes people ask me to do stuff, and I'm honestly
Special
discounting my price.
requests and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
discounting my prices, and they tell me my discount is too much money. Okay, well then you can go pay Pookie and them in the hood and get them to do it, but it's not gonna taste like my food. It's not gonna look like my food. So it's just kind of to a point where like I'm kind of like shying away from wanting to cook dinners and stuff. Like, I'll cater upon request. There it goes. I will cater upon request, but there are some things that I'm just not gonna volunteer myself to do.
Well,
Mm-mm.
I need a plate. I need my favorite dish: salmon, blackened salmon with some rice, and I mean, I'm getting used to this cauliflower rice Chipotle style that. do now. But I want my white rice and salmon with some spinach. You know what I mean? Sauteed spinach. You know, you gotta cook the spinach a
Sauteed
little bit.
spinach.
Huh?
Sauteed spinach.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Interesting.
Did I say
No,
that
I'm just
right?
saying that's interesting.
Or do I
This
got?
sounds like a pretty balanced meal.
Yeah, I like
You
to.
make something happen one day.
I like to eat my spinach, man. I'm like a black version of Popeye.
You said a
Not
Popeye.
Popeye.
Yeah, I'm like a
The
black
the
version.
person Popeye, like the man.
Remember the sailor that used to get his strength from eating his spinach? I'm like the
Oh
black version.
God.
I
Like
feel
eating.
like once your taste buds mature a little bit, you're gonna branch out from just spinach and greens. You're going and green beans. You're gonna probably try some Brussels sprouts, some good asparagus, different
Okay.
things,
I like
broccoli.
asparagus.
Hey,
I
I
love
mean, I
asparagus.
guess I gotta get to the bougie level. I gotta have the honey glazed salmon.
Celery, stuff, all that good
That's
stuff.
stuff to it.
Mhm.
I'm plain in general. You know what I mean? I can eat all that stuff though, but I guess I get to the bougie level of your cooking. Um,
Just opening up your palate to try other
I
things.
do open up my palate. I like Mediterranean food. My favorite restaurant is Zaytanya in DC on 9th Street. It's a Mediterranean restaurant. If you guys ever go there, have amazing.
That's another thing that I'm doing on my food blog too. I'm gonna showcase different restaurants because I do eat out a lot. I love to try different restaurants, so you're gonna have to send me that so that I can check it out. I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
honestly big on
I
what I
literally
was
have a restaurant list in my notes.
I
say.
got a restaurant left in my nose too. It's
Oh, I
crazy.
mean,
Like
I mean
that's so
yours.
fat.
Have
Mm-hmm.
y'all had I think it's called Eddie V's? Eddie V's?
Oh yeah, I've heard. Let's go there. I
I've
want to
heard
go
of
there.
it, but when it comes to
It's
these
in
different
Tyson. It's
steakhouses
in
and stuff,
Virginia.
I be a little iffy about trying them.
I
I'll
I
think
try
I'm
heard
it,
it's
but
good
I'm
though.
iffy.
mm. Have y'all been to Roof Chris? I never had Roof
Roof
Chris because
Chris
I
is
said, who
is
hasn't
I've
been to Ruth
had.
Chris?
Yeah.
I don't got Roof
Roof Chris
Chris
is
money.
not. What do
If
you
you
mean?
got Eddie
Okay,
V
first
money,
of
you
all,
got
you
Ruth
got
Chris
Eddie
money.
V's money. You got
You
Eddie
got
V's
Ruth
is
Chris
more
money.
expensive.
I'm just saying. I maybe
You don't have Eddie V's money, then, sir.
I
Talking
try
about
to
some.
I try to not go where everybody goes. Simple as that. But you know,
But you talking about if you don't have Roof Chris money. If you don't have Roof Chris money, you don't have Eddie V's money. Eddie V's money is more expensive.
I got Eddie V. Yeah, I got
Eddie
Eddie
V,
V's.
you spending 100 on a plate. It's like nah. But
A
y'all like,
steak, you're gonna pay like $60 for a steak.
I
I'm
think
just
and
they
they got lobster. I want a lobster
I
tail.
think that's pretty good for sure. You know what I mean? That is definitely something worth trying out if you guys haven't been to Eddie V's and continue on this food tour. We gotta go on a food tour. I think I do want to start something for a food tour. I don't know. It's still in the brainstorming process, but I gotta try that. And
best time to do it
Restaurant
is
week
restaurant
is
week.
my best time. I'm gonna say
when
restaurant week is the best time to try stuff because that's when everything's discounted.
the heck
Mhm.
is restaurant week?
What do you mean? They
Just about
Baltimore,
restaurant week.
DC, PG
Is that a
restaurant week.
black thing? Is that a black thing? I'm missing it.
So they have a black owned business restaurant week. Some restaurants in DC and Virginia, they have their own restaurant weeks. Pretty much restaurants will create special menus for people to come and try their food. So they'll like have like a couples um what is it? Full course meal for $50 that they'll showcase for the week. And they always do it like in the end of the summer slash the fall.
Mhm.
So you definitely have to check that out this year.
Yeah, the radios usually they broadcast it, but I mean everybody be posting about it when the restaurant week comes
Man, when
around.
it's restaurant week, you'll
That's
hear
I
about
don't
it.
know how you not know, like how you not know about restaurant week when it comes around.
I live under a rock, so I don't know. I don't hear about most things unless they change the new president or something. But you know, that's the only thing that I heard of. With that being said, like I said, guys, if you haven't tasted some of these restaurants, you can visit Jalea's page. If I'm not mistaken, it's Indulged by Jalea. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already hip about the page and she just created. Um, you know, she got a lot of good dishes on there, guys. So make sure you guys check it
Yep.
out. She's gonna. I'm. I guess more pressure needs to be applied for her to, start doing catering and selling plates and more things. Because I know I'm gonna get her the couple plates and all that
Yeah.
good
First
stuff.
of all, she already got our plan. She already need to have our plates.
Yeah, yeah. She
So
already
that's
Always
have
already
always
a
put
given.
that is already a given,
Next
guys.
time you make dinner, you let us know.
I've been asking her for months about this one recipe, and I don't think
you
she ever gave
recipe
it
is
to her,
dead.
or um, I don't know. I can't remember. I got to go back to the messages, but I don't know if I was asking you about chicken or something like that. Maybe it was something difficult that I probably didn't know how to
This
make.
is this is what I will say. I will never give a recipe away for free. I did promise my followers on my blog page that once I reach 100 followers, I would drop a free recipe. But my recipes aren't free.
Well,
What I do give is cooking advice. That's free. So if you
she
ever hit
got to
me up,
do
you
cooking
need
and
advice on how you should cook something, I got you. But if you ask for a recipe, we're gonna have to talk money too.
does
Got
it count
you.
if I follow you and unfollow you 99 times and then become the 100 follower?
That's not how it
What?
works.
That's
That
not how it
followers is
works. It's gonna go
Why does
away.
why doesn't that work like that? She just said
Because
100 followers.
if you follow somebody and unfollow, if you unfollow
I
somebody, it
follow her
increases their
100
number.
times.
You
If
follow
I follow
back,
her
it's gonna
100 times,
increase
that's
it that
100
one
followers.
time.
You got to do the math. If I follow her 100 times and unfollow her 100 times, she has 100 followers.
Aaron, shut up.
What? I'm just thinking outside the box. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking
I
outside the.
really like sometimes I question how we're related.
Listen,
Oh man.
I just like to think outside the box
No, no, no,
because
no, 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 no,
he
no, no.
ain't
That's
giving
not thinking
away.
outside the box. That is borderline stupidity.
Listen, God forbid something happens to her. What's she doing with all those secrets of good food recipes in her head? Who's she
Her
gonna give it
parents
to?
got them. Maybe she got a cookbook somewhere hidden, and then
She might have
in her will, it says she's giving it to whoever.
that the food recipes will be
On
given
that note,
to.
when it comes to my recipes, all I have to say is stay tuned. I'm gonna drop some.
Okay,
I'm gonna drop
she's
some.
gonna drop. She's gonna drop some
Aaron, stop
snippets.
being special.
I'm just saying. I like to eat. I mean, I might not be as big, but I'm 6'1", 250. But
You
is that
are 6 feet two 140, bro. Like you are 6 feet 140. Please shut up.
wow?
Shut up,
She
Aaron.
she does that sound like a person that eats? That sound like a person that's malnourished. That does not sound.
I was gonna say, with this quarantine going on and people ain't moving around, you're gonna have to be careful eating because you don't want to pick up no extra pounds. Now,
You
if you're trying
first
to
of
do
all,
that, I ain't gonna tell you not to stop eating, but
you can look at Aaron and see he not to nothing.
What do you mean? You can look at me.
You're
Look at me.
not to
y'all are
anything.
You
hilarious.
see the muscles? Jesus Christ!
What muscle?
Look,
You got a bird chest, bony arms. Please. The biggest thing on your body is your head, that forehead
Uh,
that you always cover.
this head thinks of a lot of ways to eat, a lot of ways to make bread, and a lot of ways to get bigger.
And a
So
lot of ways to lie about their weight.
why didn't you lie about my weight for?
You're
I'm not
not
on Weight
250,
Watchers.
bro.
I'm not on Weight Watchers.
mm-mm.
Anyways,
Anyway, Leah. I mean Jillian, not Aaliyah. Forget her. But Jillian, that was that was really great with with the food and the accounting thing like that. Like I think on this show that bring a lot of people that have successful paths or made it this far. Like, is there anything or anyone that you would like to give a shout out to that helped you along this journey to make you the person you are today?
Um, I would just give a shout out to my support system. When I say that, the people that's in my support system, they know exactly who they are. But without them, I would not have made it this far, and I would not be as successful as I am. And support system includes family, friends, mentors, just people who have been there, that love and support me. I appreciate them.
we love the black owned businesses.
Yes,
Yes,
love the black
yes.
owned businesses for sure. that is definitely what we like to, support. The heart investment definitely supports that as well because, we like that in return.
Yeah.
Um, it's always it's gonna get bigger for sure, for sure. I
Yeah.
definitely have no question about that. Um, I always look forward to seeing how people that I knew from my past back in high school, whatever the case may be, I like to see them doing big things. I see bartenders, I see guys, real estate agents. I see them selling houses, and I see some of
Yeah.
them professional boxers. So, like I said, the group of people that I grew to know, I'm very happy for the life that they have experienced with me because
Yeah.
I think meeting you guys, I think meeting them, I take a little bit of that. I take a little bit of what you guys say and apply that to my own life because I'm not trying to become the perfect human being in no type of way. But
Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if I can
I
take
love
a little,
having, love having that circle full of winners. And then
yeah,
it's like when you know a lot of people that do a lot of different things, you got connections everywhere.
Yeah. That's the
yeah,
networking, right?
Like literally, my father, like I be when growing up, he everywhere we go, he knows somebody. And I need, oh dad, I need this. Oh yeah, I got somebody. My man, da 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 da. My man Mo
Hmm.
sell shoes. My man's Fredo down the street. He work on cars. Like
Hmm.
it's it's good to know a lot of people.
yes, definitely good to know a lot of
A
people.
lot of good people. A lot of good people, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, even the bad ones,
See, we
they
got
can.
Jalea with the eats. We got Aaron with the taxes. We got me with the hairstylist. Yes, sir. See
Yeah,
we
yeah,
working. We
that's
networking.
good for sure. Make sure you guys follow her hair page as well. Um, I remember the name. Is it Styled by Lily? Is it Styled?
Yes, that was by Dot Lily. But
Yeah.
we're not talking about me. We're talking about Jalea. This is our guest. We're talking about our guest
All
and
right,
the
all right,
eats
all right.
that
I mean,
she's providing.
but again, indulged by Jalea. Don't forget that, you guys. If I gotta post it 1,000 times to get my free plate, I'm gonna do it. But what
Ah.
I still care, right? I mean, I care about them too, but I care about my stomach more. But
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Jalea, it is always a pleasure having you. Uh, always welcome back to the show. Is there
Thank
any
you for
last
having me.
Yes, 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 for sure, for sure. I want to clap it up. And is there anything that you want to say to the fans that's out there? Uh, you know, I don't know, any last words, any good advice?
Any last words? Like she
I
going
mean, I
back.
don't,
Oh my
Okay,
not
god.
so
that
our
Any final
takeaways,
words?
our biggest takeaways from
yes,
today is
take it
say
away.
no, set boundaries. That's the biggest takeaway from
Yes,
today.
Aaron, listen to her.
Okay, say no's and set boundaries. Um,
Hmm.
definitely biggest takeaways from today. Uh, I look forward to 2021.
Yes.
In 2024, I will declare to run for president. And
Oh brother.
the world,
I'm not voting for you.
whoa,
Run
whoa,
for run for like governor or something. Don't run for president.
governor, what the? Do you
They
hear this?
still have a say.
Governor, look, when our family is in power, I want you to be the next vice president. But I might demote you to secretary because you wouldn't vote for me. So
Now,
I don't.
honestly, bro, if you president, I'm gonna have to run some laws that you gotta pass for real.
Right, you gonna send me a law that I gotta pass? That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
cause yeah.
I'm still working on that plan for sure. But Jalea, like I said, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Make sure you guys follow at Indulge by Jalea. You got some good eats, guys. Like I
Thank
said,
you.
you're always welcome to be back on the show. You spit some good knowledge. We always pray for you for your success and all those things. 2021 is going to be an amazing year for you. And like I said, we look forward to everything that going to do in the future. And I will
And
always
that
want to see
plate.
you. That's, that's it.
I
I
won't
know.
forget. I got y'all.
Definitely. But like I said, we'll wrap it up here, and you guys stay tuned for the next episode of the Heart Investment. Like I said, I'm your
Next
host,
Thursday.
talking with Aaliyah, and thank you for rocking with us. We see y'all, man.